Welcome to your 12 days of relaxation day 3 practice, and today is going to be really special and juicy and relaxing. We're going to start using lots of props, and we're going to do a little bit of a yoga nidra practice. So yoga nidra, the I-Rest yoga nidra protocol that I'm trained in, really has 8 or 9 different parts, and today we're going to work into one of those first parts that we like to call inner resource, or I personally like to call it a safe sanctuary or a sacred sanctuary. And basically what this means is when we lie down and do a yoga nidra practice, what we're really doing is we're relaxing the physical body, but the mind is still active. And we start to move into the subconscious and the unconscious mind. And sometimes the things that we find there are not what we expect, and sometimes those memories or thoughts and beliefs that are lurking in the back of the mind that aren't really quite conscious are uncomfortable. And so to keep the relaxation aspect of the practice, we start every yoga nidra session, or most yoga nidra sessions, developing this sanctuary within. And essentially that means that we're going to move through a visualization practice where we imagine ourselves in a really, really comfortable, relaxing space. Now sometimes that space can be a real space that you visited before, that you feel really comfortable in, and other times that space is completely made up. It's just what spontaneously comes to you and you imagine feels really safe and really relaxing. So for me, as an example, my inner resource, my sanctuary, is imagining myself in my bed. I've always felt really safe, really comfortable, really warm in my bed. So if you want to have some props with you today, these are the props that I definitely recommend during your yoga nidra practice. If you have a body pillow, these are really great resources and cheap alternatives to yoga bolsters. You can use a bolster as well. We'll be putting this underneath our knees. If you have a blanket to cover yourself and stay warm, if you're a Vata type and you tend to get cold, then you'll definitely want a blanket. And maybe a pillow to rest your head on. So go ahead and pause this video if you want to grab any props. The more props, the more luxuriously relaxing this practice becomes. Go for it, and then we will start to set up and get into our nice yoga nidra position. So as I mentioned, the pillow will be underneath your head. The bolster will be underneath your knees. And then you can take the blanket and place it over you. Get really comfortable. And then you'll lie down. And like we did yesterday, really take some time to get comfortable here. This is time that you are dedicating to yourself. So I'm going to sit up to deliver the yoga nidra, but you can keep lying down. This is time for you. This is time for you to be silent, for you to maybe do some meditation. And this is time for you to be really comfortable and get away from your mind, get away from your to-do list, get away from your day-to-day. Especially during the holidays, you need this time, and it's important to have this time. So really be as comfortable as you possibly can. You're not going to injure yourself lying down here. If something doesn't feel comfortable, move around until you feel good. Really take that extra time to find the most comfortable position that you possibly can. And if you fall asleep in the next 5 minutes, that's totally okay. It's probably what your body needs. And if you can give yourself what your body needs, then I'm all for it. Great. But if you can stay awake, try and stay awake. So, can you become 5 to 10% more comfortable here? Take any last minute adjustments. We do want to try and stay still as we're moving into the yoga nidra practice, moving into this inner resource. Feel your shoulder blades relax down, loosen your jaw, sigh it out, prepare for your practice. And then maybe close your eyes. If you're more comfortable having your eyes open, that's okay. Just try not to get distracted with other things going on in the room. And turn on your senses. Become aware of the sounds around you. They might be really peaceful. They might be shouting kids or dogs barking or loud noises from outside. whatever they are, without judgment. Just notice what's there and allow it to be a part of your practice. Become aware of the feeling of the air on your skin, or of your skin against the carpet, the floor, the mat, if you have one. Become aware of the smell of your house or wherever it is that you are. And again, reserving judgment. There's no good or bad here, just what is, and allowing it to be. And then become aware of your body, how it feels. Maybe do a quick body scan. See if you can notice any tightness in the hips and the shoulders. Maybe you're really sore from a workout, or from sitting, or from doing a lot of decorating or some type of housework. Maybe your mind is a little frazzled from some deadlines looming at work. Become aware of your breath. As you inhale, feel your belly expand, and as you exhale, let all your breath release. And then start to imagine, visualize in your mind's eye this sacred sanctuary, this space where you feel completely 100% comfortable. And I invite you to really use your senses to build this space inside your body. Where is this space? What does it look like? What does it feel like to be completely at peace and totally comfortable in this space? What does it feel like in the body? Notice in your body right now what it feels like when you imagine yourself in this space. What sounds do you hear? And maybe there are no sounds at all. Maybe it's completely quiet. Is it warm or cool? Is there a certain temperature? Maybe there are colors that stand out to you. Bright greens or blues or reds. Any particular smells that come to mind? Perhaps a fresh sea breeze or the smell of a flower. Or maybe fresh cookies baking. Whatever it is that really just makes you feel so safe, so held. Use all your senses to build this space in your mind, and then feel it in your body. And notice specifically in your body where this space lives, where this comfortable feeling shows up. Maybe you feel it in your heart. Perhaps you feel it in your belly, maybe your thighs. Maybe it shows up completely randomly in a pinky finger or somewhere else entirely different. Just notice where you feel this sense of safety and peace in the body. And continue to ask yourself these questions using the senses, what it looks like, what it feels like to be in this safe space. And this is your sanctuary, this place of complete safety and comfort and peace. And the best part is that you can return to it at any time that you need to. So as your day gets out of control, as you feel overwhelmed, as you feel stress start to build, take a break, lie down or come to a comfortable seat, take a few breaths, and then return to this space in your body, to this feeling in your body. And remember this safe space, this sanctuary. It's uniquely yours. You don't have to share it with anyone. It can be your little secret garden. And you don't have to go anywhere or do anything to get there. And slowly bring your awareness back to your breath. Inhale, feel the belly expand. And exhale, feel the air release out of the body. Maybe open your eyes if your eyes were closed. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And slowly make your way back up to a seated position if you're not there already. Take a deep breath, exhale through the mouth. One more moment. Remember that feeling in the body of safety, of peace and comfort and joy. Then bring your palms to heart center. And I'll see you again tomorrow for day 4. Namaste.